Can't even hear nothing.
I know. Hold on. That happened last time. I forgot to share the sound with you guys.
From the beginning.
You still can't hear it?
From the beginning, it didn't start at the beginning.
It's Fun Facts Friday. Fun Facts Friday. Hey, Sissy. Hey, Wilson.
Another birthday coming up.
Yep, we have another birthday tomorrow. I see it says happy birthday, brother. And we have a lot of national days going on today. Let's see,
So
pull
tell
up
me a
my
little bit
list.
about them.
We have National Hairstylist Appreciation Day.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that one.
Yes, it is Bubble Tea Day. It's Arbor Day. Tomorrow is we named him Mr. Wilson. It's Mr. Wilson's Day on May
Woo!
1st. The 5th is Cinco de Mayo. And the month of May, because we're getting ready to go into the month of May, is National Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh wow, that's
It's,
big.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I
Mental
gotta
Health
mention
Awareness
that one.
Month. So, first, we want to acknowledge all of the hairstylists that are out there,
Woo-hoo!
the ones that tune in with us, and let your hairstylists know that you appreciate them. I was looking for a post to send to our hairstylist. One of them, I have a couple, depends on the style I'm getting that day. And I sent it to a few of them. And it says, a good hairstylist touches more hearts than hair. And I thought that said a lot because when you think
Mm,
about it, a good hairstylist, when you're sitting in their chair, you're talking. So they're a counselor. They will teach you how to take care of your hair. So they're teachers. They're just a listening ear. So
yeah.
hairstylists do a lot more than just do your hair. It's more like, oh, can you do my hair for me? But they have to stay up to date on things. And so it takes work. Just like any other job, it takes work. And when you think about, I know my grandmother was a hairstylist for years, and after years, if your fingers are in chemicals, your hands are always moving, curling, doing stuff,
Yeah.
that can be a lot of wear and tear on your body. Standing on your feet
Mhm.
all day, you know, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot. And you turned in just in time, Miss Tanny Lee, because we are talking about it is
Woo-hoo!
Hairstylist
Yes,
Appreciation
yes.
Day.
Oh, hey.
Celebrate
Yes.
you. We
Yes, we
celebrate
Hey.
you.
celebrate you.
Oh, thank you.
And was just talking about how standing on your feet all day, using your hands and the chemicals, having a whole different positions, it can be a lot of work. So
They be
when you're
dry. Look at these dry hands.
see,
Washing them all.
wash, right, washing
Okay.
them all the time. People
Right.
coming in, your nose probably, you get people that probably may not have washed their
Hmm.
hair. And
Or
Right.
so
their
Yeah.
bodies.
Wait,
Yes.
wait, wait.
Yes.
Why you got you? That's just nasty.
It is
but I'm
so
sure
true.
I was about to
It
say,
is so
see, I was about to say,
true.
but I'm sure it
Hmm.
happens.
It is so true. And
Yeah.
that's why, lately I've been having gum at my station because, folks act like their breath don't stink. And even through that mask. I said, you want some gum? I got some gum.
Through
Yeah,
the
please
wait,
say
wait.
yes.
Hold up. Did you say through the mask? You can
Yes,
smell it.
they breath. Yes.
Oh
Now
wow.
that's bad when you smell it through the mask.
Hmm.
Yeah, like sometimes I'm like, okay, they've been sitting They've been sitting for too long. They need to have something to help
Right.
that breath.
Wow.
You know,
That's
honestly,
true.
honestly,
That's true.
I
there's
believe it.
something called halitosis. However
Oh
you say
yeah,
it.
Yes.
I know.
Yep, that's it.
And
Halitosis.
you know, we don't realize that when you wear that mask, you know, it's just backfiring on you and outside of there somewhere.
Wow.
You know,
So
maybe
Yeah.
they just get used to it, like because they're constantly breathing it back and it's
Mm-mm.
bouncing back on itself.
yeah,
I
Maybe
don't
they
know
just
how
get
you can. I don't see how you
yeah.
can.
And
I
then
can't
if
get
you
used to
don't,
my own bad breath.
that's why it's good to have water consistently, and it's also good to use Listerine throughout the day. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's
Right.
so important. Hygiene is so important. And that's one thing they used to teach about being in the, you know, beauty industry is to keep
Mhm.
yourself up and hygiene and your hygiene, because you have to be the part now. Come on now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I can see it too because when you think about when you lay back in the shampoo bowl, the person doing
Mm.
your hair is right over you, and if they're reaching over,
Yeah.
yes, so yeah, that I can see why they would teach that in
Mm-hmm.
hairstylist school. But
And
yeah,
some
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
people,
good.
you know, but I mean, this is just a tip for people, anybody listening, you know, if they're being serviced by anybody, make sure that you either get you some Altoids, you do accept the water because you need to refresh, and get you some gum because really
Mm-hmm.
you probably don't realize it, but we need to have that refreshment.
Wow.
that's a good tip. Keep that.
And
See,
it's,
oh, you might.
and
That's something
it's,
you might only hear on Fun Facts Friday because some people don't want to tell you that your breath smells through the
Right.
mask.
it's,
You know.
and it's how do you tell somebody in a professional manner that you have bad breath?
You
You're not at the
don't. You
dentist's
just take
I
office.
the
You
don't
know
think
what I'm
there is
you
a
just
way
take
to
the
do that.
mint. You
Yeah.
just take a mint.
saying?
Yep.
That's what I've heard. Whenever
Exactly.
somebody offers you a mint, like they take a mint and they say you want one, always say
Right.
Just
Right.
take it because they might be trying to give you a hint, huh?
right.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Ooh,
And
I've
I
asked
get
people
it.
like, "Are you trying to tell me my breath stink?"
Yeah.
And see, you can't take mints from everybody because of
I
you
was getting
dipping
ready
your
to
hand in
say.
there. So that's why
Oh,
I got
that's true
this
too.
gum. The gum is just you hand them a stick and here you go. I'll give you the whole pack if I
Mm-hmm.
need to for
That's
you to
true.
take it.
Right.
Yeah, that's a
But
good
I
one.
enjoy my job. I enjoy doing lashes. I enjoy helping people feel good. It's a wonderful thing. It's a blessing to be able to work with your hands. It's a gift. It's a gift.
It
Yes, and
truly
we
is.
appreciate that
Yeah.
gift.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
It is also Bubble Tea Day. Now, Bubble Tea Day, I like to drink, I guess, the bubble tea without the bubbles, if that makes any sense. So, what bubble tea is, or sometimes it's called boba tea. In the
Mm-hmm.
1980s, the Taiwanese developed a beverage and it's combined with natural tea. They add milk to it, the creaminess of milk, and the fun of bubbles. And the bubbles, which is also known as boba or pearls, is made from tapioca.
Oh, okay. I see.
And
Yeah,
so,
it is.
right, so it's all the same. They just call it different things sometimes. Like I said, I like I know when I go get pho at the place, they make the bubble tea, but I get the avocado one without the pearls, is what I say, because I don't like to be drinking through a straw and all of a sudden you be choking because the
Right.
thing that came up the straw. Like, oh no, wait a
Right.
minute,
Right.
that wasn't
Mm-hmm.
good. But
But they don't really have a flavor in them, do they? When I've had it before, I didn't really taste the flavor in those little
I
bubbles.
don't
They
think it does.
those bobas, they taste awkward. I don't know. They weird. They got that texture. They
See, that
are
Yeah, they
gooey
do
kind of
have a
like
bland.
texture.
gelatin.
Yeah.
They are kind of bland, but
Hmm.
you know, I get it without the bobas too. I love. They
Yeah,
have at what's the name of that? Pho. They have a
yep.
couple
Mm-hmm.
different flavors. They got like the cantaloupe and oh, they be
Hmm.
good.
And
Hmm.
that's where I get my the one that's the avocado. It's the
Oh, okay.
avocado
Oh.
one, and I've gotten it from there.
Ooh.
But yeah, I
Ooh.
say
Wait,
without the
which
bubble.
flavor did you say, Sissy?
Avocado.
Avocado?
Yeah,
Oh,
daiquiri.
okay.
You know what? Don't start with your avocado margarita. It
Oh,
is Cinco
margarita.
de
That's what it
Mayo.
was.
It is. We are gonna be talking about Cinco de Mayo. I think last year somebody
Okay.
introduced that avocado margarita to us.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never heard of that.
Today is the last Friday in April, which is also known
Oh,
as Arbor Day.
that's why I wanted to plant today.
Did
Yeah.
you?
I did.
So did you go plant? What did you want
No,
to plant? You
I
just felt
didn't.
like planting?
Elephant.
You want to plant an elephant?
Elephant leaf seeds.
I'm like, Wilson is tired. How you gonna plant an elephant? Oh, elephant leaf tree. That was the ones that get
Yeah,
the big
yeah,
leaves.
that's what
It
they're
look like
called,
elephant
yeah.
ears.
Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you.
Up here she go. She gonna show us the real thing, y'all, or is she gonna pop up a picture like when she goes on her vacation? While she's looking for that, Arbor Day is a day to encourage us to celebrate and plant trees. Now, some of you watching, trees is also a slang term, and we are not talking about those kind of trees. We are talking about the trees that produce the is it the not hydrogen peroxide?
Yeah.
The
I don't
carbon
know.
dioxide. The carbon
Carbon.
dioxide for us to breathe. Those are the trees we're talking about. Okay, mammoth elephant ears. Okay. All right. So that's the kind of plant. Yeah, those are the real big ones.
Yeah.
And
Let me
so
show you.
trees provide vital protection for the Earth's topsoil from erosion, oxygen, and they also provide homes for wildlife. And like I said, they also provide, that's the seed. That's a big old, is that considered the seed of it or the root? Because
Yes.
that looks like one of those jicama roots you get in the store.
This is the
So-
seed.
So Wilson,
Yes.
just find a pot with some dirt in it and stick it in there for now, and then you would have planted something on Arbor Day.
On Arbor Day, huh? Just do it before
Okay.
11:59 tonight.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's weird looking, huh?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
it
Does
is.
it says on the package that that's a seed?
Yeah. This is the
Oh,
bulb.
wow. The bulb. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. This is the bulb.
And
of
then
it.
how long?
Is
when
that
will
one
it
of
start
those?
blooming?
Yeah. Remember she did that. She talked that time about perennials and annuals, and some of them
Mhm.
bloom all the time, and some of
Yeah.
them look like they died and then they come back. So when's it supposed to bloom
Right.
if you plant it now?
This one can grow up to 36 to 60 feet.
Huh? Oh wow, that's not an indoor plant.
It's an elephant. It's
60
an
feet?
elephant.
Yeah.
That really is a tree.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah, that
60 inches. 5
Oh,
feet.
okay. Okay.
Oh,
Ooh, I'm like,
oh, I
60
know.
That's definitely
Cause
going
those ones-
outside.
That
And
was
it
gonna take up
blooms.
the whole block.
It blooms in summer to fall. Summer to fall, it blooms. So you
Does it
plant
say
it
how
now.
long it takes?
You plant it, how long it takes to start off?
Yeah.
Well, the last one I planted took about 2 to 3 months to come up.
Okay, so yeah, so if you plant it now, on Arbor Day, the end of
Mhm.
April, it'd be May, June, about June, summertime. Okay, so that's why they say summer to fall. Makes sense.
Right, right.
Cool. You should plant it, take a picture, and then we'll come back and check
Okay,
and
I'll
revisit
do
that
you
plant.
should. Yeah,
Right.
you should.
I'm gonna do that.
Let's see what that bulb turns into.
I've
Right.
seen I've seen the plant. I think we might have took a picture. I'll look and see if I can find a picture of the actual tree. You probably can pull one up, but we
And it's called
took one-
elephant ear tree.
Yeah, it's the elephant ear
Is it indoor or outdoor?
outdoor mammoth elephant ear. And we took a picture of one. I think we were in Washington when we went on that trip in the RV, and we just traveled up north. And we came, it was a giant leaf, and we were like, what kind of plant is that? And that's
Okay.
when they told us what it was.
Now we talked
Elephant ear.
about this thing being bigger than a house.
It's big. And if you saw us standing in front of, the leaf was behind us, bigger than us. Oh, come here,
wow.
Mr. Wilson.
Here's the picture right here.
They wanted to say happy birthday to you. She got a, you see it? Oh, good. You got one. There it is.
And do
See?
you see that is a grown man?
Yeah, we saw that.
Oh,
too.
wow.
And it really is that big.
And that plant is huge.
Yeah.
That is, and it's a heart. It looks like a heart.
It
if you
does look like a
Yes,
heart, huh?
doesn't it?
That's cute. I love hearts.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
I
I'm
love
trying to
that.
get it to
Where are you
grow
gonna
up.
plant that at? That's big.
I'm gonna plant
In
it by
your
the
backyard.
palms. I'm gonna plant it by the
Okay,
pond.
okay, all the way
Yeah.
outside where there's plenty of room to grow.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that
'cause
needs a
that,
lot
And I
of room
wanted
to
the
grow.
kids to be able to see it when it comes up. So
yeah, that's gonna be neat. They're gonna try to take pictures by that to see
I hope it
how
grows.
big it
The other one
gets.
never got any bigger than about like this. It's still out there. It's just not big enough.
So
So
maybe it just starts small and then over time it'll keep growing and get bigger.
yeah, I hope so.
Right. Or maybe, you
So
know
then
what?
they-
Maybe it's like a lemon, like citrus trees. If you put another one by it, it makes the other one. It's like
Oh,
they bake.
that could
Oh
be
yeah.
because they come in a package, 2 in a package.
Okay.
Can you see it? That's how
Yeah.
how you buy it, 2 in a package. So maybe that's
okay.
why I'm gonna plant these 2 side by side and see.
And see if
Yeah.
one grows.
That
better.
might be why they was lonely. So
Yep,
Yeah.
My
that's what I
brother,
said.
Hello.
happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday.
Oh, we gotta bring him a little closer to the camera so we can see
oh,
him.
you gotta
He
come
went
in
away.
so they can see you.
Can you see me now?
No. Look, they'll
No.
see you right here. Gotta keep going. Uh-oh.
Yep.
There
It's
we
that
go.
virtual
Hey,
background.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
look,
We
that's
peeped
There you go,
Mr.
right there.
Wilson
Right
for
there.
real.
Happy
That's Mr. Wilson
birthday.
for
Right,
real.
Mr. Wilson
I
hide
know,
behind
right?
the fence. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
you. Happy
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 birthday,
birthday,
Mr. Wilson. Happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday
you.
to you.
He must be dancing because he going in and out.
No, we're standing still. It's just moving.
Oh wow.
There you
He's
go.
putting them in front and behind
Yeah,
the
in
fence.
and out.
That's funny.
All right.
So what are other days? We talked about Arbor Day. Mr. Wilson Day. See, he came perfect time because his Mr. Wilson Day came right after Arbor Day on the list.
Okay.
Then we have Cinco de Mayo. We'll come back to that. But the whole month of May is National Mental Health Awareness Month. And that is an important day.
Yes. So yes.
Because mental health can be seen in so many different ways, and it can be misunderstood because we may not know what it is. You may not Some people could have mental health issues and it's all the way mental and you don't see what happens until maybe it flares up or something causes it to be seen. Some people can have mental health issues or like mental development issues and you do see it all the time. So it can be misunderstood a lot. It is not by age. It's not just only adults have mental health issues. No, there's children, and especially nowadays we're seeing more and more young children having some form of mental health issues that they're dealing with.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
mental health can affect one's social, emotional, and psychological well-being. So again, like we said, you may not be something readily recognizable, which can make it harder to know and at the same time easier for someone to hide, which is not necessarily a good thing because it's not like if you have a broken bone and you have a cast and you're walking around and people automatically know, oh, you hurt yourself, you need some help. It's not like that. Mental health is internal and people may not know, that someone needs help. And it can be hard for people to ask for help if they're in those situations.
Yeah.
So,
I was
yeah,
gonna
we have
say
to-
on that one too is that mental health issues affect why it's important. And I think it's really important is because it affects the whole family. It affects
that's true too.
everyone that's involved with that individual.
Mhm.
It's a trickle
Mhm.
effect, so it's not
Mhm.
something that we should just overlook and say, oh, they just crazy, and we just let them go. Oh, nobody deals with them. It affects the whole family.
Yeah, that's
It really
that's
does.
true.
Yes, it does. It does.
Yeah.
It really
Did
does.
we say today was mental health day or
It's
today or
the month of May
Starting
is
tomorrow.
mental
Okay,
health.
it's the
Starting
month of
tomorrow.
May.
Yep, the month
And
of May
I
is
was
Mental
gonna
Health
say
Awareness Month.
that being a hairstylist,
Mm.
mental health and a hairstylist is so I see a lot of different issues and a lot of different
Yeah.
people that come in. They don't even probably need the service. They just need to talk
Right.
and get stuff off of their brain and their what they're going through, and they just need to get it out. And sometimes, you know, people don't have time to just listen to you because they got stuff going on. But when you come to the hairstylist, you know, this is my opportunity to get it out. And I've learned that over time, sometimes people just need an ear and some good feedback, or nothing at all and just a good ear.
Listen,
you know, because some people really need to get stuff off. And, you know, some people, and I hate to say it, when you say go to a counselor, or it's like, I'm too good. And I hate to say this, you are never too good to go to a counselor. You are never too, it's just the thought process of saying, you know, counselor, but we sometimes need it, you know. But I tell you, the hairstylist is a counselor all in one.
Right. See, and that's what we said. Hairstylist Appreciation Day is true. And even
it's something that those two are together.
I know.
Yeah.
It is, because I know, you know, even when you go, like you said, just going to talk, sometimes just getting your hair done, letting somebody else do your hair can make you feel better, brighten up your day. When you know, you know what, I feel good, I look cute. That right there can be a boost of mental health. And not saying you have a diagnosis and you need medication. Something that simple can boost your whole morale and your whole day.
Yes.
Now I want to ask this question, see if this is
and
really
we actually have two
fact.
hairstylists on here with us today. We see Mel. We want to give a shout out to Mel. She is also a hairstylist. It is your day, National Hairstylist Appreciation Day.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what's your question, Wilson?
My question is about hairstylists and mental illness, or mental health. Yeah, mental health. Your mental health. Does your mental health, have you noticed, sometimes affect how you want your hair styled? Or have you found that women, when they're going through emotional times, that they usually do want their hair cut, or they change their style? I've heard that.
I'm going to agree. There is sometimes that they'll just want to say, yeah, I want to cut my hair off just because of what they're going through. They just feel like they want to start fresh or start over.
Right.
And or they'll neglect their hair. I mean, they might cut their hair off that one time. You might not see them for a whole year after that.
Wow. Well, okay.
Yeah. I think it does. Yes.
Okay.
Have you noticed that, well, maybe, and this may not just be mental health, but because what I read is the food we eat, exercise, interactions with all of that can affect our mental health. But just in general, do you notice that your health can affect how your hair is?
Yes, yes, because you know, people do not realize this about the hydration, and about if you don't drink enough water and you're dehydrated and you wonder why your scalp is dry, you wonder why you have a lot of flakes, you wonder why. And then if you eating greasy food, why it's coming out in your hair because you don't shampoo your hair often. So all that greasiness is coming out in your pores. It does affect and if you don't eat a lot of it, it's not going to affect you that much. But yes, I do agree that I have some people don't even drink water. They're addicted to eating ice. And I told someone, I said, let me let you know that eating ice is not enough water intake for you.
Oh, yeah.
See, you make me want to get my water. Just talk about drinking water.
Yeah. And your mouth be dry. And so long story short, yes, it does affect your body, your health. It affects your hair. It affects your facial. Sometimes people have all these bumps and stuff, and they don't realize that, maybe you ate something different this week, or some of that stuff be coming out. Sometimes people change their lifestyle for a little minute. They be like, oh yeah, I'm on a cleanse. If you ever notice, when you on a cleanse, everything looking good and everything feeling good, and then as soon as you start drifting, you start seeing little stuff trickling on your face and other spots, and your hair acting up.
Wow. Oh, that's good to know.
How everything works together.
Connected. Yep.
We don't think about it until you start realizing it later down. You try a whole 2-3 weeks of doing something consistently, health-wise, and trying to do the right thing. And You be
Yeah.
feeling good, and then next thing you know, your hair is all itchy, and
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
Yep.
good.
That's good information. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So
This is a
Huh?
13 years of experience. This is just me personally. You know, other people deal with different stuff, but this is how I feel.
hmm Right. That's a while. You've been doing it for a minute.
Yeah,
And I
right.
also believe Mel's been doing it for a while.
She just quiet. She ain't
I
talking.
think she's working now.
Oh.
Listening in, right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
I'm
Yeah.
working, but I
Okay.
totally agree with everything that was just said.
And how many years have you been a hairstylist?
I was licensed in 1983.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
So I received
wow.
my
Yeah, my
state
baby
board
was
license,
born.
and then I graduated from high school.
Oh, wow.
Even
You
before
gotta
you
be.
graduated
Wow,
high
you
school.
graduated high school.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay.
we have some years of experience on here with
Online.
us.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about Cinco de Mayo a little bit. It is coming up on the 5th of
Mm.
May, which is Wednesday. And I actually pulled this up from Britannica.com. You guys remember Britannica, the encyclopedias?
Yeah, add
And they
all
would
of them.
actually come outside, come to your door trying to sell those heavy encyclopedias. Before Google, that's how we had to look up stuff. But now I just went to Britannica.com.
In my house, some of them still got to look it up that way.
Well, yeah, but that's good though,
Yeah.
because if the computer shuts down and you don't know how to use it and how to look it up, some people be
Mhm.
stuck.
Oh no,
Right.
they say what is this?
Right. Don't
What
know how to
is
look up
this?
anything.
Right.
So it says Cinco de Mayo is in Spanish is translated as 5th of May. And it is also called the anniversary of the Battle of Puebla. It's a holiday that's celebrated in parts of Mexico and the US. And surprisingly, some people think Cinco de Mayo is Mexican Independence Day,
And
but
it's
it is
not.
actually to honor a military victory in 1862 over the French forces of Napoleon III. So it was just the anniversary of a battle, not complete independence.
No, independence doesn't come in for a few more months.
Right. And it says in the mid 20th century in the US, the celebration of Cinco de Mayo became among Mexican immigrants. It became a way of encouraging pride in their Mexican heritage. So it's not so much to celebrate independence, but to just celebrate the Mexican heritage that they have, which, I guess if we want to compare it to something, it'd be compared to how we have Juneteenth or Black History Month. I say Juneteenth more than Black History Month because Juneteenth is, I think, more of when African Americans celebrate their heritage,
Mhm.
more so than Black History Month. And so I would think Cinco de Mayo would be more in comparison to that holiday. We like to share facts. Since he about to Cinco de Mayo music out.
Yeah, so no, pretty much, what I was going to say is that, every year where I'm from, we have, tamale festival.
Tamale?
Mhm. Yes, I've been to one in
Mhm.
Sacramento too. It was really nice.
Well, no, this is
It's down Bakersfield.
actually, no, there we go.
Wale Tamale Festival. Look, Sissy trying to make it the 5th already. She getting in her Cinco de Mayo mood with all her music going.
Yeah, so
I'm like, we can't hear it now.
so a lot of people get it all mixed up. They say, you know, where you come from, why do they celebrate it at the end of September, the first part of October, when the Independence Day is in May? And I often say, no, it's not.
Right.
Independence Day is actually September, and it commemorates the cry of the Dolores. And so you have to actually go and, you know, be a part of it. When you see your family involved in all of that stuff, it's kind of like a aha, you know, it's big parades and, you know, and everything. So, you know, but I like Cinco de Mayo. So I'm gonna have me a margarita and
Avocado one?
Well, I did send you that picture, and we did say we were going to try it so we can let the viewers know.
See if we can really make it. I don't know if it's even. Let me not say if it's possible, because when I think of avocado and you blend the avocado, it's gonna become creamy. That was my hypothesis.
So you know what? After our conversation, I thought about it. I said, you know what? It's gonna be more like a pina colada.
Okay, because it would have the creaminess of the avocado. Because I'm like avocado smoothie. I've had that before.
But mind you, I want to tell everybody these are not alcoholic drinks. You know that you can make these drinks without putting all that alcohol in it, and it tastes just as good without the alcohol. So
we don't have an array of things trying to see what works with the avocado.
Right. So we're just gonna do it the avocado way, and every week we're gonna try something and let the viewers know how.
Are we keeping a list? Because we keep saying we gotta add that to our list every week. We say we're gonna try something. That's true.
Well, who's trying to make tamales? That's what I want to know.
Right.
You know, tamales are made different, you know, from whatever region that you're from. Because like the region that I'm from, let me see if I can find the tamale.
As long as it's not too much masa. That masa, they like to overload it with that masa.
And I've noticed that I've had tamales and it's like, where's the meat at? And then I've had some tamales that have the thin one around it. Yeah, you do have to there's a difference in good tamales and not so good tamales.
Well, see,
I like the thin ones and moist, not dry.
Yeah, well then,
right.
But Wilson, I didn't know that. All this time, I would have been bringing you some.
From where?
I would have been bringing you some back. From when we go to the Tamale Festival every year
now we have to wait all the way till October.
Well, no, you know, because of COVID, they didn't have it.
Good.
So that's why.
Well, see, if you make them at your house, I might want some, but I don't be eating everything.
That's true.
No, but my aunt,
Look, we all like.
No, but my older aunts will be in there making them.
Okay, long as it's somebody, long as from home, yeah.
Family, that's different.
So I was trying to find a picture. Oh, there we go. You see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So those are the tamales from the Zawali Tamale Festival, and you can actually order them from the factory that they have there.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, so like last year, since we could not attend, you know, we just had it.
You ordered it?
We ordered them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sissy, you know how you're talking about they have the tamale festival, and sometimes they make tamales to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Did you know that in Denver and Chandler, Chihuahua races are part of the Cinco de Mayo celebrations?
Well, because Chihuahuas are the dog of the
the dogs of the Latinx community.
Right.
Yep, and
why is that? I wonder.
I don't know. We'll have to look that up. Let's make that note. Where did Chihuahuas come from?
Well, you know, I don't know. I
don't know. We'll have to look it up because we want to keep it
100.
100. 100. Keep it 100. We want to make sure we give you facts.
I know that's right. Okay.
Don't be throwing nothing out there.
So we have some things going on in the community coming up, and I want to share those with you.
Okay. Let's get some music going while we're sharing.
The first one.
Okay, okay. Well, so Wilson is going to give us a concert tonight.
Concert. So this first one I want to share is the volunteer day at the food bank, at Salama Food Bank. And it is going to be on Saturday, May 15th, and from 11 to 1 p.m. Now, you do need to sign up because social distancing will be practiced. Children ages 5 and up are welcome. Any children 8 and under must be accompanied by an adult. And so that one is on Saturday, May 15th. You can register. We will post the flyers up on our Facebook page. We also have a drive-through Mother's Day breakfast that is going to be, you can drive through on Mother's Day between 8 and 10 and pick up a breakfast to go. I've heard it's going to be a hot meal, so.
And I just want to put in a little sneak for those of you that are here. It will be homemade quiche that is delicious.
Oh, well,
one of our men makes some dynamite quiche.
I guess I'm going to be driving through.
You know?
Right.
Got to register.
Again, I was about to say, again, you must register so that we have a proper head count. And you can sign up for that. You have to register by this Sunday, May 2nd. So we'll post that flyer on our page.
Yeah, make sure you register, because if you drive up, you're not getting my piece of quiche.
Right, right.
Okay.
There is a virtual wellness retreat that is going to be next Saturday, May 8th. It is going to be online. It is, again, virtual. This is hosted by the National Coalition of 100 Black Women in the Oakland Bay Area chapter. You can register for that. We will post the links to that, and that is from 10 to 12 on Saturday, May 8th. Dr. Trina Wiggins will be the keynote speaker. There is also going to be a speaker, Kirsten Rogers, who will be talking about yoga and Black people and using yoga. And so that is a free event, but you do need to register. And then we also are inviting all businesses to become an Agent Services business affiliate. Looking up on Agent Services, and Agent Services believes that all businesses should connect, share each other, help promote each other. And I'm the owner of Agent Services, and that is my motto, that we want to network, work together. So you can reach out to me if you want to. Let's work together. Let's join hands and help build business for each other. So I will share all of those on our Facebook page. And that is our show for today.
Woohoo!
See you guys.
Thanks for joining.
See you guys next Friday.
Or Sunday.
Or Sunday.
Hey,
Sunday.
I'll
We're
see
gonna
you
catch Sissy in
Sunday.
Sunday. We're gonna catch Sissy in the chat at WOFCCFairfield.com. Go to the live streaming. We'll catch Sissy in the chat. And we'll see you later.
All right, bye. See you later.
Deuces. Happy birthday, Mr. Wilson.
Happy birthday.
Hey, girl. What you say?
Go jam on out.
That's right.
Fun Facts Friday.
Y'all want me to sing? You want me to
Yeah,
sing?
do it.
But it is pretty catchy, right? Huh?
Right.
Because we keep it real on Fun Facts Friday.